Left this henna for us outside of the fridge for a couple of days, and it is not the best texture at all. So there's that. So we're gonna try with it anyways. It's a little bit liquidy in the beginning. I should expect for it to be more gritty than normal. Hey Danielle, how are you? Thank you for hopping in my live stream. I'm here practicing some henna and having some chamomile tea. I hope your day is going great. This henna smells so good. It has lavender essential oils and it's so relaxing. Yeah, definitely the natural oils in the henna are separating from the henna paste. It's kind of weird when that happens. But hey, that's like how you know if your henna is natural. Because natural henna, like, I feel like, well, now because I left this henna out in the heat for like 3 days, it has like a weird texture. But regularly, like, you'll have like the best texture, like very creamy and stringy. Very nice, like, it's not terrible, but it's like, I can feel it that it's like harder to push out of the cone, for example. But anyways, we're gonna do with what we have, right? Because why not? Hope everybody's having a great Thursday night. Hope you guys like the music. Yeah, we're practicing a little flower. I was really wanting to practice a mandala too, which I also have a plastic hand that I think I can try the mandala on. You know, typical me is like I'll start and do a flower. I feel like that's some of my favorite things to do with henna. Thank you, Hetalia Addict. That's so sweet. Um, I really appreciate everybody's sweet comments whenever I do one of these live streams because I don't know, when you do the henna for so long, it can be easy to forget that, I don't know, that it's beautiful. Or I guess like you get used to your own style of creating, and then it can become, I don't know, just, day-to-day life. You're like, oh yeah, this is my style, whatever. But it is beautiful and it's very relaxing as well. Let me know, guys, if you ever have gotten your henna done, and if you have any questions. You draw really well. I love the flowers. Thank you, Danielle. I love the flowers too, you know that because you're my personal friend, but you know just I love a good henna flower. What can I do? What can I tell you guys? It just is what it is. And I love a real life flower too. I feel like flowers bring so much beauty into the world. Very fun to draw for sure. I feel like once that you get like a petal that is style that you like to create the henna and that is easy for you, and I don't know, like this is how like I draw without even thinking about it. Just usually like a circle or like a spiral with a bunch of humps, the dots to create um, some symmetry, and then the petals, and it's just really relaxing. And then there's so much more that you can create from a simple flower. So that's always beautiful to see. So we're going to here do a little bit more. I love these like little piece of plastic to practice on. I'm pretty sure I got it at the Henna Caravan a couple of years back, and it's just great for practicing, you know, because you don't always want to practice on your skin, or, you know, I like to practice on paper too, but this way it's like, I like it because I can scrape it off and start again from zero. So yeah, I hope everybody's doing great. Look how fun this is. This is really fun, actually. So thank you everybody who's been joining to watch me just create some art with henna. As I was saying before, like the texture is a little bit gritty because I forgot these cones. I've been meaning to do these live for a couple of days, and then I kept on forgetting to put the henna back in the fridge. So the texture became a little bit, I don't know, just sandy, grainy. So that's why it's also good to have this plastic this plastic practice board. What is it made out of? So henna is a plant, and I get like the powder of the henna leaves. So in like a powder form, it looks pretty much like matcha tea. It's like a very green powder, and then I mix it with lavender essential oil, water, and sugar, and that's how I create this paste. So when you mix it, the powder goes from bright green to dark brown. It's pretty magical, actually. So yeah, that's what I use in my henna paste, and some artists use like lemon juice or whatever. Some artists use apple juice instead of just water and sugar. The sugar is just for the elasticity, and yeah, like, you know, it's very natural. I make sure that I get organic henna, but you always, you know, gotta keep an eye whenever you want to get the henna done, because there's a lot of chemicals in the market and it's not safe. I would not recommend you eating the henna, even that it sounds like edible. For everything I was just telling you, but like, first of all, like the smell is very earthy. It's like, it doesn't smell like, it smells like very fragrant, but it's not a smell that is like appetizing. And then I'm pretty sure like it's toxic to eat, you know, especially like, I mean, I don't know, there might be some sort of like medicinal properties for it, but as far as I know, just only topically, you know. And you can dye your hair with the henna for sure, and dye your nails, but just as far as eating it, I would not recommend it. But it definitely smells great, especially when you mix it with lavender oil like I do. Um, it's just very relaxing, you know. And also the henna paste is like very much a cooling, and that cooling sensation is just very peaceful, you know. Especially like, you know, like if you're in a heat wave or something like that, that it gives you anxiety too because it's so hot. It's just good to always have that. To have that. I forgot what I was saying. But hey, that happens when you're having fun, isn't it? Doesn't it? Hope. Let me see. Yeah, you guys can see well, right? Okay. So yeah, it's always a lot of fun to just have this beautiful plant and being able to create beautiful art with it, and just being able to, you know, bring it to people in different communities and just share the beauty. And of course, I'm always trying to learn more about the culture behind the henna, the different the different techniques, the different styles, different traditions, all that kind of stuff. I feel like it's very important for me as Latin American woman who grew up without henna, to learn about what henna is and how it it's been around for so long, and how it's one of the first cosmetics. So I'm very much a henna nerd. And I love it. So I'm always happy to, like, if you have any questions, to just talk about the henna. I'm really good at it. I'm good at yapping in general, but then if you add henna as a topic of a conversation, girl. That was my cat snoring. That was so cute. I was like, what's that? And then I look back and there's Tranqui snoring. She's so cute. So I'm going to go around the petals and like add a little bit more of thickness. First of all, because like it will help the petals pop out of the drawing, the general drawing. And second of all, because this henna paste is a little bit gritty, so it will like, I don't know, I just feel like when I have like gritty henna paste, it's easier for me to just press and let it all come out. I feel like it's satisfying almost, And yeah, look at that, it popped out, didn't it? It almost kind of look like a sticker now. It's cool how thicker lines do that. That is cool, isn't it? Yeah, it makes it pop off a little bit more, I think. When I'm not sure. I think it's something about the contrast in between the finer lines and the thicker lines. But yeah, definitely satisfying and beautiful, huh? I could go all day, just keep on doing flowers with henna, creating. Because why not? This is beautiful, isn't it? Have a lot of fun, and it's also like a very easy to me way of letting my creative juices out, because some of you know I'm a painter and I love to paint, but I'm a messy painter. So whenever I do feel the inspiration to paint, I also feel like I need the time and space to be messy, to be able to also clean afterwards, because like I'm a very much I like everything very much tidy up and neat. So I want to make sure that I have the time and energy to clean everything up afterwards and all that. So yeah, henna, I don't need all that. I just need my hand or somebody's hand or just a piece of plastic or a piece of paper, and I can just thaw a henna cone from my freezer and just start and just let it, that expression of whatever's in my heart come out. And it's just there's something so beautiful about it, just being able to create, finding something like that. For me, it was very liberating, because I could be like, I didn't have to like of course I don't have to like have everything clean and organized after I paint, but like in my mind, that's something that I tell myself, like, okay, you gotta clean up afterwards. So with the henna, it's like I don't have that extra pressure on myself, so I feel like it opens my heart to create more freely, you know? So I went really deep there with you guys. Don't worry if neither of that resonated with you. It pretty much resonated with me and with my soul, so I think it's good to share those kind of things, you know? I'm loving how this is coming along. I don't know what you guys think, but if you like how it's coming along, or, you know, just it's always appreciated when you let me know what you think and all the comments. Where am I from? I'm from Argentina, Buenos Aires, and I live in the US with my husband, who is American, and I learned henna here in the US about 11 years ago. Was when I first got the henna kit and a henna book, and I was obsessed since day one. I knew that this was definitely something that I wanted to pursue, learning and connecting with this magical plant. Like, there's so much beauty that I feel it can create, and not just in the art form, but in the human form as well. Like, I feel like henna has helped me make so many beautiful connections, friendships, and meet a bunch of amazing people that if I was not a henna artist, maybe I wouldn't have met them, you know? And even I feel like it helped me discover parts of myself, you know, as an artist. So 10 out of 10. Highly recommend it. But yeah, no, I'm from Argentina and I'm very proud to be Argentinian. I love my country. I love the football, also known as soccer here in the United States. And I love Messi. I love drinking mate. I love my family. Like, and it's everything Argentina, and I'm like, yeah, obsessed. But yeah, that's where I'm from. So I speak Spanish as my first language, if anybody's wondering. If you follow this channel, you probably already know that I speak Spanish, because most of my yoga content in particular is in Spanish, because it's a little bit easier for me to just start speaking Spanish. But for some reason I like to, well, I think the henna is a little more internationally, and a lot of the people who watch my henna videos are more from India and Bangladesh and the United States, so more English speaking countries. So I'm trying to, you know, serve and speak in English, and also it's a good practice for me, even though I speak English only. Okay, so I think I'm gonna turn this so I can see better what I'm doing. So that will give you guys another angle to see what I've created so far. I'm gonna have some tea. And I got these cute little crystals. My friend gave me this one, and I got this one, and I'm obsessed. I don't know if you guys love crystals, but I do. Crystals, glitter, anything that shines. My tea has gotten cold, and I wonder why. If you know, you know. Anyways, it's pretty good even though it's cold. And I love me some chamomile tea. I feel like you can't go wrong with chamomile. And it's so hot right now that it's like whatever, anything cool will do. Actually, why was I drinking hot tea? I don't know. Because I'm a little bit silly sometimes like that. I love drinking mate. Like, if you know, you know, it's Argentinian tea. And like, it's not just Argentinian tea, but like in Argentina we drink it a lot. It's like a Latin American infusion. And anyways, like, you can drink it hot, or you can drink tereré, that is like similar but cold and with herbs. And I don't know, I just, I guess I'm just so connected to the hot mate that I'm always just trying to drink hot mate, even that It might not be the best for me in the hot summer. But anyways, I got heat exhaustion like 2 days ago, and it was so bad because there were so many things that I wanted to do, and I was just so overheated. And so yesterday I kind of like tried to rest as much as I could, and drank a lot of coconut water, drank a lot of just regular water, and ice water, which is really hot over here. So I just gotta keep an eye on, not getting heat exhaustion because it sucks. I don't know if you guys ever got it, but I mean, I feel like if you're an adult in this climate, everybody has gotten it, right, once or twice at least in their lifetime. But I'm just like very susceptible to the heat. So, and I also have a lot of hair that is very thick, so that doesn't help against the heat. But henna does. I should. There you go. I have a great excuse to do my henna. I'm overheated and I need to cool off. I haven't done like my legs and feet in a while, and I've been wanting to do like a bridal mehndi, and I have had zero time to do that. And I don't like that because I need it, for my soul. And I need it for my body to cool down too. It's like a double needed. What state do I live in? Texas, girl. It's hot as it can be. Like, I don't know in Fahrenheit degrees how much, but definitely something like 100 or 100 something, which translates to Celsius, like, let me see, 40, 42. It's like every day it's like really hot, and it just hasn't been raining lately. It's just like really, really hot. And I mean, the plants outside are dying. It's just like, that even if you water, it's like, it's just a lot. Oh, yes. I mean, I've been in Arizona. Arizona is crazy too. But here in Texas, like, whew, I don't know which one is worst. I tend to think like it's worst in Arizona, but no, I don't know. It was pretty hot when I was I mean, yeah, I did think it's hotter in Arizona. It was pretty hot when I was there, but then I'm like, it's pretty hot here on a daily basis too. So it's just weird, even at nighttime it's hot, like you go out and it's still hot. It's like it kind of forces you to drink a lot of water and just keep it up real good. But hey, I'm not complaining. I love Texas, even that it's hot most of the year. Just August is like the 1 month that it just gets hotter, And there's this meme on the internet, you might have seen it, where it's like Texas is just preheating, and it's just like, May or June, and people are like, oh, it's just so hot, and it's like, we're just preheating here in Texas. That's definitely how it feels. So the good thing about the weather, the crazy weather that we have here, is that when it's like Halloween time, we will have like a second springtime almost, and you can plant flowers and they'll grow, and it's just like a nice little cool air time of the year. Then of course, like, we get 3 months of winter, which thanks goodness. But it gets pretty hot in the south. Yeah, it does. It really does. But it's okay, I did like it. I traveled to Oregon once in the summertime. It was 2017, so a couple of years ago. But yeah, I traveled there in the summertime, and it was great. It was great because it was like, it would cool down at night times, which was refreshing. But during the daytime, it was just like sunny, but like but it was hot, but it wasn't like overpowering, So it's always good when you get to notice like different weathers and like see what vibes with you better, and you know honestly, like I want to travel all over the US. It's just huge, and yeah, there's not enough time, right, or money to like go through all of them states, but I've been blessed to being able to travel through a few of them, and um, I've noticed some amazing nature, so that's something that I always appreciate, nature, and connection of people with their nature is beautiful too. And yeah, I'm just grateful to be able to live here and to be with my husband. We're like an international couple, so it's always good to being able to be together and I don't know, just learn from each other. In the beginning, the cultural differences were like huge, and now we understand it all more. But I wouldn't understand a lot of. I would understand like the language, but a lot of the nuances, I was just a little oblivious. So, you know, it's always a blessing to experience a different culture, and yeah, I'm just so grateful, and I'm grateful that also living here has gotten me connected to this beautiful plant, to this beautiful art form, because now I can create and share it with you guys. Let me see. Look how cute. I feel like it looks cute from all the angles. I feel like I'm gonna leave it like that, because I feel like if I do more, I might not screw it, but like I might just not do the best by it, right? So we're gonna leave it at that. And then I do want to practice a mandala on my little hand. Today it's like I have a less creepy hand. It's like a transparent plastic hand. With this guy though, I always feel like I need some sort of paper underneath. I'm gonna get one, because otherwise you can't see it, right? Oh, darky. Let's see, where do I have paper? Is this paper? Okay, I found it. A piece of pink paper. It's pink too, but it won't help with the contrast of it. Let's see. Oh, that is much better. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do a mandala on her. So I'm gonna try to focus on like starting at the center of the hand, and then I'm gonna go from there. So with the mandala, we're repeating the same pattern over and over, and like in the beginning, I think it's important. Well, of course, we're gonna start with a circle or a dot and a circle around it. And then what I'm gonna do next is just do a bunch of these little humps. This is just the way that I'm creating a mandala from the back of my mind. So, there's many different ways, infinite ways to creating a mandala. So this is just the way that I would do it if somebody is like, okay, I would like a mandala with henna, please. Okay, so just know that. This is not like the only way or anything like that. Anyways, I did 6 little dots around it. So I tried to do like one, like, just focus on, like if this was a watch, 12, 6, 2, this one came a little bit down. So I'm going to try and move it just a tad there. Of course, if this was a real hand, like I wouldn't do that. I'd probably just grab like an orange stick. Anyways, you get the idea. And then we're going to go around it. I'm gonna do like this, like pointy little petals. So it's very much going to resemble a flower in the beginning. Alright. And then from here, I'm going to do like these little spirally thingies. And I'll just repeat in each one of these corners. You can pay attention like where did I put it. So in between these two petals, right with that little space is, that's where I'm gonna go. I hope you can see it good enough. Okay, so now I'm gonna go with the little humps again. Actually, I think I'm gonna do like a line just to kind of like surround this guy. So what I'm looking to do here is giving it a little bit more, just expanding it a little bit more. And I'm just gonna repeat that one line in every single one of the spirals, around every single one of the spirals. And something that you need to know when you're practicing henna is that it's allowed to make mistakes. So just don't be too harsh on yourself. It's just henna. If you do it on somebody's skin, like it's gonna fade in 2 weeks, and if you're doing it on paper, it doesn't matter, you know? So just have fun and try to create something that makes sense to you. So yeah, what I'm gonna go next is like doing these little humps. Again, we're gonna repeat it on each and every single one of the spiral thingies. It's a lot of fun to create, so I hope that you guys like to watch me creating it. And if you do, don't forget to like, subscribe, share. It helps the channel a lot, it helps me a lot, and it helps support my dreams, you know, and dreams of other people just like me that, you know, can see that it's possible to create on YouTube and get an audience and, you know, make a living hopefully out of it one day. So yeah, don't forget that you know, it really helps all of us content creators when you hit like, share, subscribe. It really means a lot. It's amazing how YouTube exists, isn't it? Okay, so what I'm doing next is like doing in between both of this petals. We're going to do like right there in between both of them. We're going to create that little, like, how do I explain this in English? This petal that is also pointy. I was gonna go with something more romantic, like lotus shape. But sometimes, hey, this is live television. I know it's not television, I like it. This is live entertainment for you. This is as good as it gets. I'm just gonna do the best we can, and we're gonna flow with it, you know? It's just important, I think, to, I don't know, I just like the lives, you guys. It gives me life. You know, it just gives me so much, I don't know, peace of mind, because sometimes making a video, it just can require, like, the editing is pretty boring. So just making live videos great, because I know how to edit. And, you know, there's happy. Let's see, what can we make to kind of like join these two? I was thinking to do like, yeah, just like a line. I'm gonna go again with the lines. So 3 lines. There you go. And once that we finish, we're gonna do little humps around each and every single one of these little guys. You know what? I'm gonna grab a different cone because this one's getting a little old. I mean, they're all old, as I was saying. Ooh, I tell you, this henna, because I left it outside of the fridge for so long, is so pretty. It's definitely not the vibe. I owe you guys a better live stream with better henna. Look at that, so bad. No, I'm sorry. Oh, I got the hiccups. Sorry about that too. Well, I guess there's nothing I can do about the hiccups, is there? Oh. Alright, so yeah, came back to the same old cone because even that, like, I'm using part of it, and I would like to change it so it will be easier to hold. Even that all that's happening, the paste is coming way smoother, probably because I've been squeezing this little tube for a while now. And the other one was so gritty still and harsh. So yeah. All right. I got really in the zone. Sorry if I stopped talking. I was just really connected to this design. See, that's this good thing about henna. It just gets me so focused on just creating the next move and making it beautiful and perfect, perfectly imperfect. Oof, look how pretty. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and go for the fingers, and then we're gonna do wrist, and then we're probably gonna end this live stream because most of you guys went to bed or something happened, and I'm just here just by myself. But anyways, I know that these live streams, they always catch some views afterwards too, and I hope it brings some value into your life. You know, if you're learning how to do henna, I think it's always like nice to see other people creating with it, because it can help you gain that confidence, you know, of first of all, kind of like give you ideas about what you can do and how you can you know, create your own style, develop your own style. But also just, it's just fun, even if you don't want to create the henna art or whatever. It's just, you just want to be entertained. It's kind of satisfying, isn't it? I find it to be like cake decorating, like, you know. And that is a very satisfying activity. I've never decorated cake. I've done some cookies in like henna style. But I mean, I have decorated cakes, but not just like in henna style, or just something similar-ish. So maybe that's something in my bucket list. Also, for you guys who are from the United States, I would like for you to, like, if you want to, just let me know which places you think I should go to, because I'm so into traveling, and I always want to see new places. But also, if you're not from the US and you think I should, you know, visit or see any place that you might like, or that you are from, I'm always interested in different cultures, you know, and people. So, yeah, just let me know. And it's always, like I said, beautiful and amazing to be able to create. I don't know. I hope it makes sense. I know it probably doesn't make a lot of sense to everything that I'm saying, but hey, it's okay. I'm really loving how this is coming along. Wow, it almost looks like green from my perspective. Like, I think you can see it too. Yeah, it's kind of like, I think this light is creating some sheer. It's beautiful. I love creating on fake hands. Like, I don't know if you could tell it by now, but wow, I'm just so inspired. Hey, thank you everybody for joining in. Just creating with some natural henna. Alright, so I'm gonna go, this is what we have so far, and I'm gonna go for like a little bit of a wrist design, just kind of like continuation of this design. Is so beautiful, and yeah. Oh. My cats are sleeping in the back. I keep on hearing their tiny little snores. It's so cute. I am having a lot of fun. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is totally what I would love to do 24/7 every day. I just wake up and do henna and go to sleep and do henna. I'm obsessed. Why am I like that? Well, it is, in my defense, it is a lot of fun, okay? So yeah, I'm just adding a little bit more. And then we're gonna have like a little flower here. It's already looking gorgeous. Oh my god, I'm already loving it, you guys. I like creating in these hands too, because I feel like what you can do is just create a design that you can later adapt and add or subtract anything that you might want from the design into like an actual design on the skin. You know, it's just like a little practice. And I don't know. I mean, it always helps with the muscle memory, you know, which is like one of the number one things that you want to develop if you want to become a henna artist. Because, sorry, I need to see if I had some tape. I didn't. So if you want to become a henna artist, like I was saying, muscle memory is just so crucial, and you just develop it over time. I mean, heck, with everything that we do, right? Um, I feel like over time, like the more we practice, the better we get. And that's kind of like all we have, right? Okay. Alright, we're almost done. Oof, the time goes by so fast. It's been almost 1 hour, like what? But hey, it was a very productive one, wasn't it? What are you guys doing later on today? Let me know. Let me know in the comments what are you up to? How's your day going? And all that kind of stuff. It's always good to connect with you guys. So yeah, thank you for being patient with me this week. I've been a little bit slower at uploading content. It's because I've been traveling. I went to Austin, Texas, and I actually recorded a little vlog that I'll be sharing with you guys later. So that one is coming this weekend, God willing. So, you know, a lot happened this past week, and I'm just very eager to share it with y'all. And isn't it cool? Isn't it cool that I don't know that we can connect in this way? It's like I'm an older millennial, and for us it was just harder to communicate, with like on the internet. So right now we have all these social media platforms that helps us connect, and I just think it's such a blessing. Um, if we wouldn't have this, I don't know, it would be a lot different, to have these possibilities that we have nowadays. And I think like I can see it from that perspective of like, oh, we started from there, from the bottom, and now we're there, for us millennials. Like, at least that's how it feels for me. Like, wow, we didn't know what we were doing. Or I don't know, like if you probably remember when YouTube came out, it's like, what is this thing? And then now everybody is on it, and I'm on it too. And there's so much to be learned. And I was thinking today when I was little, not super little, but like 10, 11, 12, it was like Y2K and what is it going to bring, and the world's going to change. And the world didn't fully change, but it changed so much at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, we are so different than we were back then. And I don't know, I feel like technology really, it's in everybody's life nowadays, and it's just so different, but at the same time it's like not that different. And it's just like, in my opinion, it's just really nice to be able to notice those things. And okay, so I'm not really proud of like this area, but I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'll probably change it later. But for now, because I don't know what else to add without ruining it or just making it just like crazier looking, so I'm just gonna leave it there, Sometimes that's the best you can do. Actually, it's not that bad. Maybe it was the angle I was looking at. Look at that, it's not that bad at all. And look at the design, you guys. I'm very proud of it. I love it. It was all the fun to create. Let me just give you guys a little more of it. Like a better look of, oh, what did I do? I did something. But yeah, look how cute. I'm just loving it. Love it, love it. So we created this guy and this guy over here. Lots of fun, lots of laughs. So thank you so much for everybody who joined. Thank you for everybody that commented. And yeah, this is real time, henna time. And I'll see you guys soon, okay? Stay tuned for the blog. See you later. Bye. Adios.